my very new, to me, shiitake mushroom logs. So these are a year old. They were soaked and plugged with spore last year. And so they have started fruiting. As you can see, there's a bunch of little ones. This guy's ready. I bought them from a lady that I met at the Eastern Ontario Homesteading Conference. And she lived very close to the conference, and I stopped by and bought myself 4 logs. So these are shiitakes. You can see these guys are ready. These guys are not ready. This one is ready. I love mushrooms. I am very, very excited to become a mushroom farmer. So you can see up here how beautifully the mycelium has colonized in the Cambrium, I think it's called. And here, and here. So yeah, so we're going to make a place for these guys. They actually need to be in shade, or, you know, at best dappled sunshine, dappled shade. So for now we're going to be building a fence here. We will lean them up against the fence, I think anyway, and then put a little bit of a awning over top, because that is south and that is west, and so this would be much too sunny otherwise. But if it doesn't work here, we will take them over to the forested side of our property across the road. It's just here I can maintain them better. So we've been cleaning out a little bit here. There's a pathway under here of riverstone, but it's so overgrown. It's very hard to clean it. So I'm just doing a little bit. And then up here, just trying to clean out a little bit too. This is eventually going to be a bit of a forest, gardeny, orchardy walkway thing. I have some ferns coming up here, and they actually are the fiddleheads. But what's more exciting is they are from my mom's property, where I grew up. It's from the time I was 4 years old. My mom just sold 2 years ago. Not even. So, I'm more excited that I have fern from that property. So I'm not going to eat those. Anyway, as we walk over here, I just put this, I have cow poop in this barrel. Cow compost, but I've put it back. It's got a little system up here from the roof. And then I will have water up here for my plants. I'm going to put a second barrel here, I think. I'll put a hole right about there so that when that gets full, the runoff will go into a shorter barrel. I don't know what kind of wild beast that is. It's making a lot of funny noises. Oh, it might just be the wild beast I'm engaged to. I think he's playing with duck calls. Anyway, there's some new freshly laid, beautiful composted cow manure. I don't know what I'm putting there yet. Maybe my rhubarb. There's lilies and ground cover geraniums, creeping geraniums in there already. But that's okay. The rhubarb would go nicely. So around here we have some, I think that's bloodroot. And there's some elephant ear. I have some hostas and lilies. No, maybe no lilies here. The odd wild raspberry. That's just all stuff that was here. Just little perennial flowers sort of things. Oh, there's a raspberry cane. But I have put in some blueberries. this poor guy. I think this is a blueberry. It didn't have the best start. I got these things last year. And some of them even longer ago. I don't know what that one is, actually. Because I had some stuff that I brought from my house down in the city. And then I had some stuff that I got for my birthday last year from a nursery, but we didn't have anywhere to plant it in time. And the winter came. But I do have blueberries in here. So here's a blueberry. What is that? A blue crop. So obviously it's pathetic looking right now. Because, well, it's been sitting in a bucket. I mulched them over the winter so they wouldn't freeze. The roots wouldn't freeze. So here's another. So we don't have a lot of room over here, and I chose this terraced area to plant them because there's pine trees. And so the soil is probably acidic, and that's okay for the blueberries. So I thought, why not? Then they don't take up space somewhere else. So there's also a blueberry. And these are the dukes. This is also a duke, I believe. And then just more hostas, and I don't know what that is. Some peonies. I just filled that up with cow poop, cow compost. I was going to put a rhubarb in there, but as you can see, these are railway ties, which are creosoted. So don't tell me. I already know that that's not healthy. However, they've been in here for over 40 years. And whatever leaching they've done, they've done. And I'm not going to worry too much. The berries are, you know, they're berries on a tree. So I'm not, oops, sorry. Haven't done this in a while. I'm not too worried because it's just different. I wouldn't plant a root vegetable here or anything like that. So, and that's, I was thinking with the rhubarb, that maybe because I'm eating the actual stalk. No, I'm not going to put them there. More hosta. And I ate a hosta the other day because I had to try it. And they are pretty good. I just ate it raw. Here's another blueberry. So I dug it in, as you would. And then I put some cow compost beside, over top. And then I put the needles back down because, of course, the acidity won't hurt them. This is another duke. And this is also a duke. So I have another spot there. And I think I will put another blueberry there. I have two more in at my house in the city, in Oshawa, that need to come up here. Well, actually, I have 1, 2, 5 more, but 2 little ones, and then 3 slightly bigger ones, bigger than what I have here. And I have 2 hascaps that I want to bring up here. So, yeah, so I will put a blueberry there, another blueberry there. I might put a blueberry there, and then we'll figure out the rest. So, yeah, there's a lot of mess. There's a lot going on here. The property's been a little bit neglected for a long time, and that's okay. We'll get her done. Oh, God. So this is my greenhouse. I bought a greenhouse that we had to take apart last summer. Never got built. Got semi-built and then never finished. But he also like doubled it in size. Actually, a time and a half bigger. So this will be a door, of course. And then this will be, I will have 2 different rooms. I will put a lower bench here, like a bed sort of thing. I don't know if I'll do a bed or I think I'll do a bed there. Maybe. I haven't figured that out yet. And then I can do some shelves here. This was the old building, the first one. The floor's not in here yet. We're going to put a floor in. The guy that I bought it off had it on the grass. He didn't have a floor. and he stopped using it as a greenhouse, and it was his dog's potty building. He had a little Yorkie. Anyway, so this one, it's going to have shelves here too. And then, again, I will maybe have a bed here in the front. I'm not quite sure. Or just a table and then pots, but I'm not quite sure which way I'm going to do that. Here, this hasn't jived. I don't know why. Anyway, we'll figure it out. I think the wind might have blown that stuff apart. It was also put on really quick because the weather was coming last fall. But, so it's a work in progress, but that's okay. So this is southwest. So I will get a fair bit of nice sunny exposure. I got a window here. Actually a little air louver up here. I can, right there, sorry. And I can, I'm gonna like screen that over. And then I will do the same, something on that side for airflow. And then I could actually put a fan in here, run power, and put a fan in if I need to. And I'm gonna hang some twinkly lights so that I have light in here. Obviously, it's still a work in progress, as is all of this. Yes, we have a bin because we have to clean out and renovate these two top floors. We have siding to put on, new roof, and eventually new windows, a door. Yeah, it's never ending actually, but anyway, that's what makes it interesting. This is going to be a beautiful patio though, one day. There's a lovely swamp over there, and not a yucky one, a beautiful one in forest. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And I guess maybe I'll post an update when it gets a little further. Have a good day.